I started playing Warfare Legacy Collection, and I'm hooked. One weapon does 300 damage per shot, another does 3. The 3 damage gun fires 25 times a second in bursts of up to 50 rounds. 75 damage per second, sustained. You'd think it would eventually overwhelm a weapon that fires once every 3 seconds. But run the canonical simulation, and in 10 seconds of fighting, the bazooka does 1200 damage. The machine gun does 600, 2 to 1. So if the bazooka wins on damage per shot and wins over time, what is the machine gun actually for? The answer isn't in the damage column. It's in what happens when your bazooka misses. And the data mine shows exactly what that looks like. I'm Dan Manreal. I make deep dive guides for games, strategy games especially, Flash era remasters, doubly so. When Warfare Legacy Collection dropped on Steam, I played it, loved most of it, and had questions about some of it. So I did what I always do. I opened it up, 115 source files, 20,000 lines of decompiled C# code, 1,649 game assets cataloged, 39 units, 32 weapons, 21 achievements, 77 missions. Every number in this video is citable. The receipts are in the video itself. That's the rule I'm holding myself to. For anyone new, the Legacy Collection bundles remastered Warfare 1917 and Warfare 1944, plus the all-new Battle of the Bulge. 45 campaign missions across 4 factions, a custom battles mode with 26 map presets, 21 Steam achievements, single-player, pure tug-of-war, real-time tactics, released April 2025 by Con Artist Games and Armor Games Studios, the same team that made the original browser releases on armorgames.com nearly 2 decades ago. Here's how this works. The game's logic, every unit, every damage number, every achievement trigger is compiled into one file, 382 kilobytes. I ran it through IL-Spy, which reverses the compilation and gives you back readable C# code. No hacking, no piracy, just reading what's already on your hard drive if you own the game. And Con Artist wrote this game the old way. Every unit, every weapon, every mission, hard-coded in the source, like a Flash game would be, which means what I extracted is exactly what ships. Not design docs, not prototypes. The numbers that governed every battle you ever played. Let's start with one unit, the British Assault Squad. 4 soldiers armed with MP-18 submachine guns. Every Warfare 1917 British player knows them. Most can't tell you what their stats actually are. 600 hit points, speed 0.735 units per second, 12-second resupply cooldown, 15 experience per kill, 450 internal units of range, or 4.5 on your screen. That range number is a Flash-era pixel measurement, 100-to-1 ratio, 15 years old, still alive in a 2025 Unity game. I ranked every weapon in the game by damage and fire rate. 32 weapons. The spread is enormous. At one end, the bazooka and its German counterpart, the Panzer Schreck. 300 damage per shot, one shot every 2.8 seconds. Built to delete tanks in one hit. At the other end, the Bunker MG. 3 damage per shot, 25 shots per second, bursts of 30 to 50 rounds, in between every design compromise. The German machine gun in 1944 fires 25 rounds per second at 5 damage each, in bursts of 15 to 30. That's the reason the German positions feel so dangerous to push. And the Thompson, 1.5 damage per shot, 15 shots per second, bursts of up to 12 rounds, 22.5 damage per second sustained. Exactly why the US Assault Squad dominates close-range engagements. The game isn't cheating. The numbers are just that lopsided. And there's one more stat the game never tells you. Aim delay. Every weapon has one. The bazookas is 0.6 seconds. The German machine guns is 0.75. The tank cannons is 4.5. That's why tank duels feel so deliberate when you first play them. It's not your reaction time. The cannon itself takes 4.5 seconds to line up before firing. Veterans learn this through hundreds of hours of field. I'm telling you from the code on your hard drive. 21 Steam achievements. The only guide online calls the Battle of the Bulge ones, quote, a little finicky, unquote. I extracted the exact trigger for every one of them. The true cost fires when you lose a threshold number of your own soldiers in a single battle. The game making you confront what tactical victory costs in lives. That's a 2008 Flash era design choice, Con Artist, carried into the Unity remaster with intent. Heads down triggers when any squad takes cover under fire for the first time. You've probably already unlocked it in the tutorial. If you've seen people online asking how to unlock heads down, now you know why. You already have. Over-the-top triggers on a squad leaving cover and charging across open ground. The name is a World War I reference, climbing out of the trench into no man's land. Con Artist hit a historical callback in an achievement condition. That's craft. Battle of the Bulge is the newest addition to the collection. 11 scenarios set in the Ardennes in December 1944. New maps, snow tile set, bunker defenses, full localization for the new campaign. It ships bundled with the base game. One price, one download, the full set. To understand what you are actually buying, you have to understand where this team came from. In 2008, Con Artist Games and ArmorGames.com shipped a browser game free to play called Warfare 1917. Warfare 1917 on ArmorGames.com was one of those games you found on a school computer and never forgot. That same team built Warfare 1944, exactly 2 Warfare titles, Warfare 1917 and Warfare 1944, nearly 2 decades of shipping strategy games led here. And when you decompile the Warfare Legacy Collection, you can see every one of those years in the code. The unit AI, the cover system, the damage formulas, the achievement triggers. This Steam release is all new Unity code. 18 years of iteration, completely remastered and rewritten in Unity, then bundled together for $9.99. Here is what Bulge actually is. 11 new scenarios built on the 1944 goal system with new maps and a snow tile set and fresh localization for the campaign. Convoy escorts, bunker defense, minefield clearing, all of it running on the same systems that shipped in Warfare 1944, rebuilt as all new Unity code, completely remastered and rewritten in Unity and applied to a new setting. That is not a shortcut. That is a team that knows its own engine well enough to honor the same core loop for 18 years. They just use what works. So what are you getting for $9.99? 45 campaign missions across 3 eras, 26 map presets for custom battles, 21 Steam achievements, 39 units, 32 weapons, 77 total missions, all of it built by a team that has been making strategy games since 2008. If you loved the browser originals, this is the definitive version. If you have never played Warfare, this is the largest and most polished entry point the series has ever had. $9.99, 1 download, 18 years of craft. Thank you to Con Artist Games and Armor Games Studios for the work. The Warfare Legacy Collection is on Steam now. Subscribe to see what game I take apart next.